Happy Monday, guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our daily stock market insights. And for this video, I'd like to cover the most active stocks for today. So I hope these stocks are in your portfolio. We'll find out in a short while. But before I do that, I'd like to invite first of all, for those who are watching this video for the very first time, I do review stocks in the Philippine market, US market, and sometimes cryptocurrencies, right? Then I'd like to read the comments of our viewers from the previous video. I One here is from Renee. Hello, do you think the PSEi is now on the way up? What would be the resistance? Okay, very good question, Renee, because whenever I start my video, I do start it with the PSEi. So that's going to be next. Annie for Dilma-san and Miss JD, looking forward to review Globe and Areit. Okay, let's do that. Talaga pwedeng mag 100 peso ang MBT. Well, we'll also check that one out. But as early as now, I can say, John, look at MBT for long term. I would have to echo what Idilma-san mentioned. There's really a big possibility that it could still be reached, right? But it's just a matter of time. So hold on to that stock for for long-term purposes. But if you feel like taking profit, go ahead and do that as well, because I personally have locked in some gains and re-entered when it dipped. So I think I had a few good trades from MBT, but again, this is something that I need to have in my portfolio for long term. uh, yeah. So Benjamin Teodoro also has a YouTube, guys, if you want to check that one out. Way to go, Miss JD. Okay. um Almira, hello. I really can't understand this. Is it good or bad? Are we in a good or bad position? So the house is divided when this question is asked. I think just to focus on the video I created around the 300 billion government debt paid. It's just me showing my appreciation on really the effort done to pay our debt. But in some of the articles and stuff that I've read online, we have a debt of in the trillions. So we're really far from, you know, um, paying all of that. So of course there are some ongoing projects as well, and debts to be made along the way. So I think in our entire lifetime, talking about Philippine debt is really far from. I think we'll say goodbye to this world without paying all of that. That's my personal take. And politics aside, this is just me. Okay. So yeah, let's start with the index. So the index right here. Um, to answer your question, Renee, what would be the resistance? Okay, I would have to say we have officially broken out of this the downtrend channel. So the last time I was around 50-50, but already showing my bullish sentiment on the index because half of the candlestick is already about to break that MA20 line. And today we officially have finished the day with the one entire candlestick above the MA20. So that's an official breakout of the downtrend. Now, where is the next resistance in the short term? Okay, short term now. Um, so you have actually one right here. That's the area, the area where I plotted it. That's in the short term a resistance, because this one you have that. So the area where we have ended today, that could be a possible resistance. Also there's a support right here. So there's a possibility that we could be continuing, right? We could be continuing because you have some foreign buying here. Well, it's just that volume is just on the average side, and it's already the fourth day that we have pushed higher and higher. So I would have to say we might along the way create some higher highs and higher lows. And I'd like to use this as the channel. Posibleng magaganon siya. Okay? Pwedeng ganyan. So if you can plot that, this is currently the trend line that we are respecting. So the nearest, kung i-estimate ko lang siya, mukhang around 6,930 area. Pwedeng ganyan. Around the 6,900 level. Just a few more, like how much? 200 points more, and then we're already at the resistance level in the short term. And then once it goes back, higher high ulit siya. But really good, interesting movement here, because we're already starting to push the price even higher. That means the major players, blue chip companies, are also starting to recover. Next stock is Annie. Annie, okay. You have a resistance nearby, and that was not, we were unsuccessful in breaking that. Okay, and today we also crossed the MA20, below the MA20 line. However, we had a wick, so chances are we are respecting this orange line as our support level. So in case you have a rejection again, try to monitor how the stock is performing as we go near this orange line. So you can use that as your uh, overall, if you're just going to look at this short term. Okay, parang ganito siya. Oh. So long wicks, but it's following the orange line below here being the support, and then it pushes up. Yan naman ang resistance. So around the 483, 485 level, that's the next possible resistance. But in case we get another red day, just follow as well the orange line here, probably around 456 next. Yeah. So still on the defensive side ako for Annie. Next stock is Globe. Globe. Okay, nice. Globe has a scheduled dividend May 19. Tapos na pala to. This is the next resistance. Just be extra careful. In the short term, we're also approaching a resistance at the 2634 area. Volume wise, it's starting to pick up, but we're still lower than the average. And you also have some 50 million and foreign buying. So maybe one more day of green, and then we observe. Ideally, what we want here is for this to be broken and continue to the next level, which is around 2,800 area. So at least you have some key levels to monitor. 2634 being the first resistance. If we get to break that, because comparing it, the downside versus the upside, mas malaki ang upside talaga because we have just recovered from a massive decline in the price. So abangan nyo na lang in case that 2634 gets broken. Next stop niya is 28. We watch out for it there. Areit. Areit. Oy, what happened? Look, May 30. So guys, learn from this experience. I've witnessed this so many times. After, during the X date, the first 30 minutes for sure to dump. Saan ka na? May 25, May 30. Ayan o. From here, biglang first in a 15-minute interval. Pagdating ng 10:45, 11 o'clock, yan na. Actually, dito pa lang. May na-extend pa siya up to 11 o'clock. But that was really an X-date gameplay. People are exiting. So tinrade lang talaga nila sa Areit. So around 37.24, it just went back to the previous support. 37.24. We are currently at the support area. So if there's some nice volume, it will just go sideways again, and then go recover. But so far, we are already at a very, very cheap level, and Areit is one of the REIT companies. Para ka lang may rental company nito. Quarterly, you get a dividend. So if it is averaging at 0.47, 0.47 times 4, and you're getting it today divided by 37.5, that's a 5% yield every year. Okay, so if you like that kind of yield, go ahead and check this one out. Although there are also other stocks, other REIT companies, and there's a booming. I mean, the REIT companies in the renewable energy sector is also taking a center stage. So just expand, okay, your research. Next is MBT. Okay, tingnan natin si MBT. Mukhang maganda siya eh. Ayun! MBT, another green day. And I was able to plot 55.79 for the nearest support. So if you're happy, you want to lock in gains, put it in. But personally, for me, I'm just going to wait. Maybe I'll go back again to the 60s level if I need to take profit. That's the next support I'm looking at. Okay, very promising movement. We're approaching a resistance, and then from there we evaluate how the candlesticks are performing. Baka kasi mag-reject siya, but for now, let's allow the stock to reach that level. But we're approaching resistance. Okay, then I'd like to check out, balik tayo dito, maybe add a few more stocks sa trending, I mean most active, because last night we were talking about the most trending. So Converge tayo. Converge. Converge decline. Okay. You got rejected at the resistance, which is your MA20 line. So I am not expecting a lot from this. Posibleng magtuloy-tuloy. And then next stop mo ay dito na. Here you go. And why did I say that? Because if I look to the left, the next area where price has been consolidating is this, 25.27. Zoom out ka pa. Next mo dyan ay dito na. Because of this. And then of course, gusto mo balikan to. Okay, so two levels, guys. Between this stock moving up or moving down, the sentiment, my personal take is that this will continue to be going down. 25.27 and 23.96 will be the nearest support. The next stock is SMPH. SMPH, nagka-doji ka. You have a resistance very, very near. We got rejected here. Ito din. So chances are it will go back to the MA20 line. So wait for it. I think if you like this stock, and you're able to wait a little while, you can still get it somewhere around the 36.6 level. So that's our SMPH. Overall, malalaking waves lang siya, pero sideways talaga siya. The next stock is Ali. Ali, okay, we were able to recover. Nice. However, there's an MA20 line, so medyo culprit yun si MA20 line. But really, we are starting to show recovery. Volume is also starting to pick up here, but still within the average range. So I suggest, because it's already the fourth day of ascending, baka lang, this MA20 will do something and will pull down the price back to the support area, which is 27.73. Okay, so I think I was able to 1, 2, 3. of how much? 456. Okay, so partial muna. I will upload this and wait for your requests, guys. I'll see if I'm able to record another round of analysis today. But I hope you really drop a comment and share to me what stock you'd like me to focus on. Otherwise, I'll just continue with the most active. So we stopped at Ali. Okay, the next stocks will be right here, right? So in the meantime, thank you guys for watching and bye bye for now.